Delaying Assetto Corsa Competizione because of refactoring is a perfectly valid explanation, but what does refactoring mean? Check it out here. As you may or may not know, the 6th release of Assetto Corsa Competizione has been delayed to the 20th of this month. If you didn't know, I'm sorry to be the one to break the news to you. And the release of the GT3 Nissans has been postponed until the 1.0 version. Why has release 6 been postponed? With regards to the GT3 Nissans, I cannot tell you, I don't know. But in their information in social media, Kunos said that it's because of the refactoring of multiplayer. For those not familiar with the world of software development, this means nothing at all, so I would like to explain it a little bit to y'all. When you develop software, you can solve a problem often enough in different ways. Sometimes you go in the wrong direction and you only notice after a while, in this case after about half a year. It seems that Kunos developers have encountered so many issues in the way that multiplayer works, or especially does not work, that they want to refactor the code. I can imagine that these issues have mostly to do with servers, as often enough the servers were down or not stable, but this is only a presupposition from my side. Kunos developers therefore found themselves in the classical situation where they noticed they had programmed in the wrong direction. In software development, when this happens, you just take a deep breath, check the code that you've written, and decide what is faster, to throw it away or to redo parts of it. Refactoring means to redo parts of the code that you have written, or in parts you may leave no code there because you're noticing that you have to do it differently. That's what Kunos has decided to do with the code that governs multiplayer. Luckily enough, most of the comments that I've read online are very understanding. This is early access after all. All of us who bought Assetto Corsa Competizione know exactly that they have bought a beta version, and sometimes this is what happens with a beta. There's one thing that I would like to criticize, not the fact that they are refactoring, but the information policy by Kunos. We've been hearing time and time again that any bug that we find, any issue that we find, should be dropped in the official Kunos Assetto Corsa Competizione forum. That's fine, that's perfectly correct. But it took days to change the roadmap, and as you can see in the roadmap, there is no date given for the release. And until this day, I haven't found it anywhere on the forum. We have been directed by Kunos to use the forum as the central point to talk to them, but their information about such an important thing as postponing the release of their flagship is only in social media? Come on, Kunos. You can do better, and you should do better. Hopefully, we'll have an Assetto Corsa Competizione that is working better on the 20th. Until then, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you liked it, please applaud by leaving a like. If you did not like it, please write why in the comments so that we can get better. And feel free to write also in the comments if you have any opinion about Assetto Corsa Competizione, the delay, or my explanation. If you think my explanation is useful for others, I'd be very happy if you would share it. And if you want to see more of us, subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell. Until next time, save fuel, pick up rubber, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.